Recording.
Oh, it's blocked. Well, we can park and go see it. Go up here at the disc golf course parking lot. I'm going up top.
No money except overnight.
So we're here at Hurricane Shoals Covered Bridge, just outside of Atlanta area. And at first I walked in this bridge and I said, well, this bridge is not like the other ones. It doesn't have the character. And I started kind of chuckling to myself and I said, well, they cheated here. Look, the lattice work is different. They got bolts. It's painted and it has metal brackets and they're painted black. And I said, what the heck is going on here? And then I realized it's actually a pretty sad story. So this bridge was built in 1882 for $1,443. How's that for a cost? And it was built with the lattice work and the pegs and everything else we've seen so far in this series from all the other bridges. But in 1972, a bunch of vandals burnt it to the ground. So that is why it is the way you see it here. So in 1994, they actually started the reconstruction of this bridge. And some of the footings and the supports beneath are actually part of the original supports, and you can still see parts of those. But there is also a lot of new concrete down there. And then in September of 2002, the bridge was actually completed and in the state you see it today. So I think it's fantastic. They have a state park here. They have a lot of other beautiful buildings. It's a good story in the sense that it was rebuilt, but it's a really sad story that these vandals burnt it down. And like I said, that was in 1972. And at that point it had served since its inception for 9 decades, carrying folks to and fro until these jerks came along and burnt it down. I wanted to add one more detail. I don't think I mentioned the length of the bridge. It's 127 feet. And it's also the only paid for bridge or park area that we have seen on the list so far. It's $5 if you get here Monday through Friday. I'm assuming the weekends too. But we got here just shortly after 5 and there's no locks on anything and there's no staff here. So we were able to still come in and see it after 5 and at no cost. Now, if you do come here after hours, please be respectful. We were thoroughly disgusted with all the graffiti we have seen on some of the properties or some of the bridges. Please be respectful, no graffiti.
As usually happens on an adventure of some sort, a little bit of tinkering has to go on. What's going on, Jason?
Oh, I just had a loose camera in the back. One of my dash cameras came wiggled loose. I just installed it, and so apparently I didn't tighten it down enough, and wiggle, 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 and so thankfully Steve had an Allen wrench.
Imagine that.
I had to dig for it, but we found it.
I hope Alan didn't.